Good morning, let's feed my dog. Today we're using a brand new open farm kibble that's unlike anything I've ever seen, and no, this is not sponsored. At this point, open farm has something for everyone, and I've already been able to say that for quite some time, but this food truly is unique, and it even surprised me. First of all, the kibble itself is oven baked, which helps to retain the original nutrients in the ingredients, making the food easier to digest, and it's also packed full of superfood ingredients like bone broth, blueberries, and pumpkin. The biggest test for me with kibble is seeing if Holly will eat it completely by itself, because traditionally, she doesn't like it. However, in this case, she must have been able to smell it through the bag because she started her breakfast boogie before I could even ask if she was hungry and started scarfing it down. Obviously, I'm always gonna at least add hydration, but it's good to know she'll eat the food by itself. Kibble has two different inclusions, and these flatter pieces are air-dried beef liver, which is super nutrient-dense but can also easily be overdone, so I wouldn't add any excess liver if you're someone who likes toppers. These more cylindrical-looking pieces are air-dried beef meat morsels, which are packed full of animal-based protein, which is always a plus. The beef meat morsels are also infused with bone broth, and the kibble is probiotic coated, and I'm gonna be honest, there's literally so many bullet points with this food that I physically had to take notes before filming this. Feel free to leave your opinions down below, but personally, I think it's safe to say that Epic Blend and raw mix are basically the same quality. It just depends on if you want something cooked or something that includes freeze-dried raw pieces. Simply because I'm always adding extra toppers, I'll probably stick to raw mix, but if you want to keep it simple, this food truly doesn't need anything. But of course, I highly recommend letting it rehydrate with some warm water. Overall, I'm really impressed, and I think this makes for a great addition to the Open Farm kibble lineup, but don't forget you can use our code HoogieBear if you want to try the food for yourself. Well, I guess for your dogs.